Oh man. There we go. Hello and welcome to Islands of Adventure.
Hello.
It's a sunny Saturday afternoon.
It's hot.
Summer is coming. It's April, but summer is almost here. Today, we're gonna cool down with a couple of things. I just wanted to give an intro of the best 3 bars here at Islands of Adventure because y'all are looking for good drinks. And this is the place to go if you want good drinks. And then we're gonna take a little break in between all of the drinking and we're gonna go on Poseidon's Fury because it is closing soon. It closes on May 9th and is now like the end of April. So if you're watching this and you're here, then you can go on Poseidon's Fury before it closes. It's my first and my last time that I will go on Poseidon's Fury. I've never experienced it before, so that'll be fun. But first, we're gonna head to our first pit stop and get a drink.
Yay!
First stop, surprise, we're going to Backwater Bar. If you've watched my videos before, I have highlighted Backwater Bar because I really like it. It's like a little secret. You don't really know it's here. You can just walk right by and usually you can grab drinks in less than like 10 minutes unless the line is atrocious or it's a really busy day. But generally you can just go in, grab, and come out. It's the same bar menu as if you were eating at Confisco Grille. Fun fact.
Nice.
So you can just come in and get a drink and leave.
That's it.
Let's go. Okay, we got our little drinks. And just so you know, you can check on the app and go to Confisco Grille and then go to the menu there and then the drink menu. And that's gonna be the full bar menu for Backwater Bar. So like I said, same bar, same drinks. So that's where you'll find them. You can see everything on there. Lots of rum base, lots of tequila drinks. So I got to the Raptor Claw. Supposedly it's an AP annual pass special, but he didn't check my annual pass. I'm sure that anyone could buy it.
Yeah, I was just up on those. I think it was just for labeled the AP thing.
It's just like a special, but basically it's blackberry white claw and then blue curacao. I think some juice in there thrown in. I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
You have to see on the menu. I'm sure I'll zoom in right now and you can see it. Bloop, bloop. And then what he got was just a regular old sangria, and they look fun. They look inviting. Yeah, decent sangria. Let me try yours.
Yeah, go for it.
And mine tastes like blue curacao. Yours is so much more
orangey.
tart now that I like have this because this was a lot more.
It's very sweet and orangey, and this is very. It was orange juice that's in there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, and we just showed them that I was
probably
wrong.
Juice. I don't know. Anyway, decent.
But it's good.
But this is my favorite bar, and we're gonna go to Poseidon's Fury, drink our drinks, and then hit up a couple more.
See you there.
Let's go into it. Thankfully, the show is open. We are gonna head inside and experience this for the first time.
So, since I've now been on it a few times, this is your first time. What do you think? Your first time on Poseidon's Fury.
My first and last time, it was really good, and I'm really sad that it's going away because it was really entertaining.
It's very much classic, isn't it?
It's very universal, and so it's like very much like on brand for them. It's like, for those of you who haven't been on it, it's like a walkthrough experience, which I didn't know what it was. So basically you go to each room, there's like a host or a guide. It's very classic, like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be your guide, but the guide is missing and I don't really know what to do. And then hilarity ensues, right? Each room is very cool and it's like movie set quality of what it would look like if you were in these ancient tombs, right? And then you go through this like water tunnel, which was a very neat effect because it was actual water. I thought that it was a projection when it first opened the door. It looked like just like a swirling projection of water, but then you walk through it and it's actually water that's shooting in a circle. I got a little bit of video in there. I'll put that in there. I didn't want to take too much video because it's not really allowed. I wasn't expecting to like it so much.
It's kitschy, it's classic. It's a lot like the Disaster. You know, back before Fast and Furious took over, Disaster, where you'd have a guide lead you through how to make a movie, and then you went on a ride. Minus the ride part, you have a guide here who takes you through scene to scene, right? And then eventually you have this whole projection scene thing. That's cool.
Yeah. It ended in a big battle. Like, there was water elements, there was fire elements, there was projections, there were lasers, there were moving set pieces. Like, it was just very neat and high quality, and I just had no idea. It was like a hidden secret almost that I just didn't know about.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
And now I'm just like upset that I never knew about it.
Yeah, we'll see what ends up coming next. I don't know.
Right, there are lots of rumors. I mean, there could be anything they could replace here. I'm sure they have plans. I'm sure they have some sort of thing in the mix. Like, are they extending Harry Potter out? The stunt show, is that still happening? I don't
No,
think
it's been closed for a long time.
Okay, which I thought was the same thing. I didn't know it was actually two different shows. So there's a stunt show next door, which is a huge, giant amphitheater in there. So are they taking both of these out and doing something else entirely? Are they revamping this
whole land?
This land? I'm sure there's a million possibilities. I like that it's like unique and it's not IP and it's very universal to me to just like have these movie sets that you walk through. Like, maybe it'll be something else though. Maybe it'll be some sort of other theme and they use kind of the same elements. I'm not sure, but I really enjoyed it. And if you're here until like up until May 9th, like be sure to go on it one last time because it was really fun to experience.
Yeah.
All right, back to our current adventure, which
our
is
favorite bars.
Our favorite bars. So our next one, you may or may not be familiar with it, but it is my favorite hidden secret of a bar, and you will see why when we get there. And if you don't know about it, you're gonna be excited. Okay, so you may or may not know about Hogs Head, but it's my favorite little hidden secret. It's kind of a hidden secret, there's kind of a line in there. But the thing is, so you see this line here, this is where people are getting their butterbeer. You see it's huge, it takes forever. It's where you get your butterbeer. There's one around the corner too, but it's usually just really long. Actually, there's not one around the corner.
There is.
Oh, there is? Okay, well anyway, the lines are usually really long. So what you can do is you can go to Hogs Head Pub, which is through the door over here. You can see it, the line wraps around back. You can get your butterbeer, but you can also get the alcohol. So there's some beer on tap that is very special and unique to Wizarding World. This is where I go to get my butterbeer because this line is always atrocious. So I'm going to show you how to get there, and we're going to show you the little secret passageway. So follow me. So, we just opted for an amber ale, which is the Dragon Scale.
Dragon Scale.
Quick note about the menu. I've looked and I've searched all about the internet and I could not find a like confirmed menu. There are menus out there, but I know that I've gotten fire whiskey here, which is essentially just Fireball, because it pairs really well with the ciders that they have that I know I've gotten over on Diagon Alley. We are on the Hogsmeade side. So it's a conundrum, but I did see a picture of the fire whiskey in there, so I think it's there. Otherwise, confirmed. There are obviously ales. There's an amber ale. I'll let you talk about the ales.
Yeah, so there's three real brews that they make here. There's an amber ale, there's a red ale, and then there's a stout. One of those is the Hogs Head, which is only available here in Hogsmeade.
Which is the stout.
Which is the red ale.
Which is the red ale.
The red ale. The red ale is available here. The other two are available in both places. One cool thing to note is that all of these beers, including Duff, is all brewed here in Florida by the Florida Beer Company in Cape Canaveral. So when you're drinking any specialty beer here, it's all local. It's all local Florida.
Yeah, that's the fun fact of Universal. We opted for the amber ale, which is, again, what is it? The Dragon Scale?
The Dragon Scale.
The Dragon Scale. You can tell me how it is. I'm sure it just tastes like an amber ale. Yeah, it's like really refreshing. So if you just want like a light beer, locally brewed, not just like, you know, whatever, but it's pulled from a tap, so it's nice and fresh and tastes good.
And the line was really long. This was the longest I've ever waited, but it took us about 20 minutes. Okay,
so 20 minutes, and I feel like that is the top as far as how long it is, and it is actually now shorter, now that I'm looking over there. Yeah. So it's probably more of a 15-minute wait now. But.
Yeah, and the bartender too was like, wow, this is really long. So this is obviously not normal.
Out of the norm.
In terms of this time of the season, you know.
Yeah. I also really like the back seating back here. You can drink your beer back here and you'll be away from the chaos that is Hogsmeade behind you. There's just so much crowding, there's nowhere to sit. Here there's lots of little standing tables you can stand and drink your beer, and you get a view of Velocicoaster and it just goes by like continually, which is really fun. We're gonna go to the next one. This is more of just like a stop and go, but it is kind of a fun one that I really like. So if you're more into like frozen cocktails or just like really sweet like cocktails, this is the place to go. Here is good for the good brews and the good ales, and Backwater Bar is more of a kind of, I don't want to say quality cocktails, but it is just a little bit more, just more like mixed drinks that are well done. Yes, and this is more of a, this is your fun theme park adventure is gonna be the next bar.
This is the Wizard's Dive Bar.
This one is the Wizard Dive Bar. Yes, like if you were really into Harry Potter lore, like this is where the seedy people would go.
And get a beer.
And get a beer. All right, on to the next. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Our next stop on our drinking adventure.
Hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts. So I may have talked about this place before, and if you walk too fast, you will miss it, but it's just this small little kiosk right here. It's called the Watering Hole, and it's right to the left of the entrance of Velocicoaster. So you'll come through the gates of Jurassic Park, and it'll be on your left side. And so here is where you can fill up your Coke, if you have one of those like refillable Coke things for the day, but you can also get frozen cocktails and specialty drinks. So I got the pina colada, I got the frozen. It was a last minute decision. We were in line playing a fun 20 questions game, which I totally advise you doing. We saw it on TikTok, where you basically think of a person, place, or thing within, or an event within a theme park, and then you try to guess what the other person is thinking. So I chose Jimmy Fallon writing thank you notes within the Jimmy Fallon ride, and he got it right away. It was amazing. And his is really hard and I can't figure it out, but I'm gonna drink first. So so over there you can get all sorts of frozen drinks. Like I said, I zoomed in on the menu, and I'm gonna put that overlay while I talk about it. So basically there's some mixed drinks that you can choose. They have like a full bar they can choose from as far as like alcohol, and they kind of mix you up things, or they have like pre-made cocktails, not really pre-made, but things you can order from. So different rum drinks and tequila drinks and that sort of thing. And then they have a few different things that are frozen, like frozen cocktails. So like a pina colada, and then a margarita, and a strawberry daiquiri, and then I think one another, and I can't remember what it was. And then you get to choose what alcohol you want in it. So like a rum, and then they have several different rums, like Captain's, and then whatever I got, Malibu. So I got Malibu in it. And it's good. It tastes like a pina colada. It's like a fresh pina colada. It's a good mix. It doesn't taste watered down. It might be if you let the ice melt fast enough. But yeah, this is great. I just really like this because you can just go in, grab something, and then leave, and then walk around with your frozen drink, and it's just really good to like cool down and just really chill. So it's really good. And then you get just to enjoy whatever Velocicoaster is behind you, whatever's happening over here. So that's our third drink. Watering Hole, Jurassic Park. I'm trying to think of a Jurassic Park quote. Chaos. What does he say about chaos? Jeff Goldblum. Doesn't matter. Yay! Thank you for joining us today. We visited the best 3 places to drink. There are more places to grab drinks around here, I think. But those are the places that I like to go. They're the best places for variety, full bars, or the most unique places to go. So that was really fun. And then also seeing Poseidon's Fury for the last time. First and last time, really bittersweet, but it was a really good experience. And I hope you found this useful. And if you have any ideas for where to drink in Islands of Adventure or anywhere in Universal Studios, please put them in the comments below, because I am always willing to learn and for research purposes.
Research. For science.
And education and science. So please put those below for everybody involved. And hope to see you soon. We'll see you at the parks.